This is the Steamroller 2015 number 2 scenario called Two Fronts. There is kill box. You need 5 points to win. You get 1 for dominating your close zone, 1 for controlling the far zone, and 2 for dominating it. You can't do either of those though until you destroy the enemy objective, and if you do so, that's another control point. Hey there guys, I was challenged to play Mosar, but I don't own Mosar. And I didn't have a chance to go buy one, so I did the next best thing I could for you, and I'm going to play my circle here with Epic Kaya. Epic Kaya, one of my favorite casters. She's the one that really got me into the circle beast type thing, and yeah, gonna have some fun. On the other side, I'm going to be up against Epic Stryker, and I know him well, so I know his tricks. The board we're playing on has the new 2D terrain I just got here, and I really like it. It's nothing. Okay, it kind of misses the visual appeal of actually having the 3D stuff on there, but you know, it makes for a very, very clean game, and I'm looking forward to doing that because I'll be doing a lot of jumping through the forest and stuff like that. Now, on his side, he has some pretty big hard hitters. I definitely want to deal with those. I mean, if I can get my Stalker to a big bunch up group of those Stormblades, I will make them disappear. He does also have Alexia and the Risen, so he'll get a bunch of corpses back. I'm going to need to try and find a way to get her dead. That's going to be kind of hard because I don't have anything that shoots really. But I'm just going to have to take it as it comes. So really my plan is, as he comes at me, I won the initiative and I'm definitely going to go first, is I'm just going to try and kill what I can, pop my feet, kill off his jacks, and then hope he can't come back. So that's what I do. I get up here. A lot of my stuff can just run for free. Some of my stuff I put Fury on just because I need Fury. And I put up Force Evolution onto Getrix. I have Shadow Pack up. There's not really a lot of shooting I need to worry about, but you know, you might as well have it up there. So really what I got going on here is, of course, Getrix. He's aiming right at those 2 jacks. Trying to make things more of a pain for him. I got my Noralhorn over there. 2 Stalkers going up right up the middle to try and kill off this infantry. And then a good old Riphorn just on the right there to cause some issues. So in his turn, he's not dumb, and his Stormblades don't run up front. He's going to have a front of Risen, and then on the left, he's going to have his Stormblades. Now, where he has his spells right now is he's going to be having up Arcane Shield onto the Stormclad. He also has Tough up onto the Sword Knights. Now, that's going to make it an issue because, of course, if he makes 1 Tough, my whole Berserk thing ends. But he is within range, I'm pretty sure, for Getrix to just charge onto his Stormclad. I probably want to cast Dogpile just to make sure I have the distance, but I'm pretty sure I can just smash that Stormclad. Now, what I need to do, though, is I need to kill off a couple of those Sword Knights just to make room, and then another Stalker's going to have a field day. He's just going to Berserk, go after those Risen, they're all together, and, like, kill them all. So with Alexia being so far to the right, hopefully she won't get any corpses, and I can just try and do a bunch of damage. And this should not even be a feat turn. This should just be with regular stuff. So that's what I do, and I think about it for a while. I was like, you know what? I probably don't need to feat. I could probably just do these all with sprints, but I think I want to feat anyway, just because if I want to have, you know, the Fury not going too crazy already, I might just want to make this my feat turn here. So with that, the 1 Stalker, that was pretty easy. The one on the right goes up and kills off almost all the Risen. He has 1 Risen now. To make sure the right zone won't be an issue, I zoom over a Feral Geist. Meanwhile, on the left, I had first gone up with the little guy there, the Laris, and then I arc noted through, and I went and I hit Dogpile onto his jack, just to make sure I got 2 extra inches. The other Stalker went up, killed off the few guys I could, and no problems there. Then Getrix goes in, and I wasn't actually able to kill off the Stormclad. I mean, Arcane Shield is kind of a big deal. I didn't want to put up Primal, but he only has 2 boxes left, and it's just 2 in Cortex, so I'm not overly worried. He has nothing that can repair, and I'm sitting pretty safe back here. I might lose Laris, but that's alright. So on his turn, the Archduke charges over here, and he even uses his little overtake ability on himself, and he rolls like a 3 or a 2 and misses Laris. So some bad luck here from my opponent. Otherwise, it looks like this. So really, he doesn't get any Risen, because again, like I said last time, there was just nothing I decided to give him. The Sword Knights go and they just run right up into my face. He is now moved over Tough and the Arcane Shield onto the big huge Stormblade thing, and really just gotten up in my face and saying, hey, you know, we got a feat and we're gonna kick your butt. So Stryker is definitely safe, but what I want to do here is destroy both his jacks. I mean, if I take his heavies off, that really reduces his ability to do anything to me. I would love to kill Alexia, but I just can't really see a good way to get there with all the other things I need to get done. I'm really missing having a Pureblood in this list for this spray for taking out those things. So I might have to get that guy back in. But anyway, I need to do that. Then I can charge up there with Getrix. I'm just going to primal him. He can kill off the 2 jacks. And then just try and just kill as much as I can and get a presence in these zones as well. So that's what I do. The 1 Stalker there clears the way so that the Getrix is all freed up. It has Force Evolution, it has Primal, it has all the goodies, and it just kind of charges up there, and with its 1 free claw is able to destroy the Stormclad, all the other attacks going into the old Rowdy, destroying it easily. So I still have a few more attacks. So I also am able to kill off Ragman and as well Madeline Corbeau. So great to have all those pieces out. Laris does some boosts and is able to kill off the Archduke, so a little bit insulting there. Otherwise, you know, to make room, to make actually these things happen is a little bit funny where how it messed up, where to get the one guy in the back, because I can kill off the Sword Knights with the Stalker, but there's still just going to be 1 Stormblade in the way, is I 2-handed throw with the Gnarlhorn, one of the Sword Knights, into the Stormblade. Turned out it was dumb, because with that high armor, it was going to be almost impossible to kill, but I rolled like an 11, kill the Stormblade guy, but yeah, then the Sword Knight lived, and so then the Sword Knight was in the way, but then luckily Kaya was able to shoot it down with a muzzle, so that's all good. Now, another problem we realized this turn as well, is that last turn, I kill box myself. So I move up, so I'm not going to kill box myself again, but he's definitely now an advantage for Scenario, and yeah, dumb move. Otherwise, I go up there with the Riphorn, I'm able to kill off the UA, so I take away Assault, which will really take away his offensive potential. He's going to get a ton of Risen, but I mean, what can you do? So on his turn, this is going to be him pre-feat. He really comes into me, he needs 7s to hit, so I mean, it's a coin flip, but he hits all but 1. Stalker is really hurt. In fact, the right one died, and I had to take it over with my little Feral Geist there. It's being nice and annoying. Alexia actually did tons of damage. So, of course, he got in a bajillion of his Risen, but then she charged in, used almost all of them, or maybe she did use all of them just to boost and to kill and all that good stuff. So, Rupert is going to be the one guy there to try and be the throwaway to get her. She's going to automatically Frenzy. The Junior charged into Laris and missed with the boost of the attack. And feat time. So after his feat, it's going to look like this. He is going to kill off the 1 possessed Stalker. He is going to then with Stryker kill that Feral Geist. He's going to be killing off the other one over here, the other Stalker. I'm going to possess it. He's just going to kill it again. And so it's going to look like this. Now, I really like this kind of, like, it was a big blow. Don't think at all that, I mean, I didn't get hurt by his turn. However, Stryker's right there. And that's kind of like what I want to do with the Feral Geist. Like, oh, you can come over here and kill me. And it worked. He used up a lot of his focus. He overcharged a little bit so that he took 4 damage because he's only 1 dice overcharged. He's only camping 1. Now, the problem is that Kaya can charge him, but he's still a 16-17 camping 1, and I'm not that great of a melee fighter. So if I can get something over to him to proc the flank, that would be great. So, yeah, basically this happens. So I come over here, I mean, I automatically Frenzy, kill Rupert, so take that. I'm going to be going with The Gnarlhorn eating a free strike, going to run all the way around, but I can't run far enough. I just can't quite make it there. If I had another inch, I could have gotten there, got the flank. So then Laris comes over, and he's not able to make it. The Gorax is over here, and it's just, I guess I'll have to try it without flank. Alright, so I charge in there, and it's all but big, huge waste. I go in there, I boost, and then when I go for the damage, I do like 1 damage, buy and boost, do 1 more damage, realize it's a failed cause, so I do Laris's Animus to kind of teleport over here. He's a guard dog, so I'm actually defense 18, so I'm not that scared of all these guys here, but I mean, all I'm hoping to do is to survive and get another chance where I'll actually have Getorix. But I mean, really I should not survive. There should be no way I survive. But I do! Basically, that's because Stryker wants to kind of stay back. He charges with all of his Storm Blades, and even though it's really hard for him to hit, he actually does hit one of like the 11s he needs to hit me, and does a crap ton of damage. I only have 5 boxes left. Otherwise, he uses Stryker to overcharge a little bit more again, kill Laris, do some damage onto the Gnarlhorn, and I live. And now it's like, oh wow, I cannot not win here. I have to kill him. So the way I do that is that Getorix is going to trample over for free because it's Epic Kaya. He's going to be killing off the guys that are engaging up the Gnarlhorn here. The Gnarlhorn is going to get Primal, it's going to get Forced Evolution, and then it's going to come over here to this already wounded Stryker, and it took all of my fury, but I was able to kill Epic Stryker. So a big, huge, bloody battle. In the beginning, it looked like I was way in the lead, but yeah, that Epic Stryker, he can really come back. Those Stormblades with double attacks on feet, they can kill you pretty good. So feeling kind of lucky. By all rights, he should have killed me with Stryker on that last turn, but hey, I'll take it. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.